Greetings, Captains, gunship here. I thought I would go in a 6-0 battle and try and figure out how bad the bot problem is now after, Gaiden has done this sort of change where the guns are not fired by a person, then according to the latest patch notes, essentially they get no RP and no silver lines for that battle. But has that deterred the bots? Are they still in there, and are they somehow finding a sneaky way of making money? Well, I don't know about the making money or RP. I can't really see that for an individual account. But what I can do is to go in and try and look and see who is botting and who is not. So let's have a good look at that. So let's go into battle and see what happens. So what I'm going to do here is to spawn in my Helena, because it's a typical bot ship, and I'm going to try and act like a bot, because I'm going to spend most of the time looking at player records rather than playing as such. So we'll go to battle, and I'll try not to aim anything myself. So here we are. So I'm going to just hit Alt 3. Okay, that means that I now should be working on my secondaries, and everything else should just fire by itself. Means I don't have any AA, but I hope who cares. Just get my ship to sort of sail itself over to relative safety, or by these other ships, and just see what happens. So we got some Moffats, and that's not my business. Maybe I have ended up in a down chapter. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably put automatic fire protection on as well. I mean, it won't be as good as controlling it yourself, but in the interest of how it works, just let it finish up. 4 seconds. Okay, automatic fire protection. Let it sail over there. So let's have a look. Okay, my goodness, we got a few Moffats here. So let's have a look at these player cards and their stats. So it's normally quite easy to find out. So he's in this one here. So he has 364 battles, 281 deaths. He killed 207. That's a bit of a poor record for a premium ship, but let's say for argument he's not a bot. Now, his Moffat though, 428 deaths to only 81 kills. So this guy has been botting at some point. I think that is fair to say. He also has Helena, 62 deaths to 44 kills. Not too bad, but the Moffat, that's terrible. So that's 1-0 to the bots. Let's look at this Moffat player here. Player card. I played an awful lot of games AC5. This is fine. I've only been AC5 and had a 900 deaths and only 142 kills. Anyway, Moffat, 500 deaths to 169 kills. So yeah, that's another bot player. Atlanta, hopefully that's a real player. So let's have a look. Let's filter here, this blue water makes it a bit easier for us. So Atlanta, see, that's what I expect, 52 deaths to 360 kills. That's not bad. And Moffat, 165 deaths to nearly 500 kills. My goodness, we have found a real player. Okay, so real players 1, bots 2. Okay, so we got a Helena here. Let's have a look at him. Service record. Yeah, I mean, not a lot of battles, so a bit inconclusive. I thought he would do better than that, in fairness. And this one here is also a bit bad. Undecided. I'll put a category of... I'll give him the benefit of doubt. Call him a real player. He might not be, but there we go. Look at this guy here. Service record. Oh, well. There's definitely a bot, right? I mean, nearly 2,000 deaths to 300 kills. That's a bot, so. Player card, service record. Blue Water Fleet. Yeah. Yeah, it's another bot player. Service record. Blue Water Fleet. Well, yeah. 500 deaths, 106 kills. Another bot player. We are now at 5-2 for bots versus real players. Service record. Blue Water Fleet. Yeah. 900 kills to 157. So that's another bot player there. Cope Bryant. Yeah, you think that that's terrible. Okay, I might just have to go back and just put hold on this ship here so it doesn't do anything. Let's have a look at the next one. Player card. Service record. Yeah. Moffat. 1100 deaths, 400 deaths. Bot player. We got me. Well, just look at my player card because, you know, it's fair to say it's just got Blue Water Fleet, so we should have my... Obviously, haven't played more than just a Moffat, as you can tell. Let's filter on US as well. This was easier, so reset this to US. Okay. Well, let's look at my Moffat. 200 deaths to 600 kills, so I probably wasn't botting, and there is my Helena, that is there. So I died 128 times and I got 330 kills. So I'll put myself down as a real player, right? That seems fair, although this game I'm not doing a lot. So these two here, they're just guiding bots, and that's fine. They're allowed to be there just to fill out the ranks. Okay, let's look at the other side. So hopefully I think he actually killed something, so with a bit of luck. Helena, yeah, I mean that's fair enough. 160 deaths to 500 kills. I think that we'll let him be. Can't see what ship he's in, but let's just guess is that. So we put him down as a real player on that side. Player card here, service record. Yeah. Moffat, 3,000 games to 1,000 kills. You'll go in the bot category. Player card, service record. Go into blue. Ooh. Oh, my ship died. Okay, that's fine. I'll just spawn in a PT boat because it's probably not a whole lot doing that. Just put him to a halt. Go down to the next player card here and just see service record, Blue Water Fleet, Detroit. Yeah, he's new. I think he's fine. I think we're talking a real player here. Very good. I think he's the one further down. You're more likely to see player card here. Service record. Moffat. 3,000 dead. 1,000 kills. So that's definitely a bot. There's record. Blue water. That's a real player, but he's only playing one ship. Okay, as you do. But I'll put him down as a real player. Service record. Blue water fleet. That's a real player there. Look at number of battles. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll put him down for real. Their card. That's also a real player, so that's also a Matic. What's going to be interesting here is the numbers I'm going to get to in the end here. So I do divvy it up in each side. Service record. Moffat. 1,500 deaths to 400. So that's definitely a bot. Service record. Blue water. Nothing too out of ordinary. That's a real player. And see, what this actually shows up is an interesting stat, because on this side here, the red side in this battle, is far more what I would call real player than bot players. And, you know, that's not very good for making it an even battle. So, Helena here, I mean, look at that. Nearly 4,000 battles. Well, 6,000 battles almost, but, you know, 4,000 deaths to 2,000 kills. That is definitely a bot. You know, Moffat the same. 2,000 deaths to 300 kills. Same with Prince Oregon. Yeah, I mean, this guy invested an awful lot in a lot of ships just to make silver lines. That's all it's there for. Nothing to do with anything useful. So yeah, definitely a bot player. And the last one, let's have a look at that. Service record, Blue Water Fleet, and that's another bot player. Very simple, straightforward. So scores on the doors. We go back here. As you can see from this, the red team has less bot players, and as I think it's fair to see, sort of probably going to win the battle here. On the blue side, we have 3 real players with 7 bots, and on the red team, it's a bit more equal. We have about 6 real players with 5 bots. Is the bot problem resolved? No, not at all. In fact, there is still work for Gaiden to do. Now, it is extremely positive that Gaiden at least have taken one step towards solving the bot problem. And yeah, I think more needs to be done. It's still far too many. And as you can see, it really skews the balance of power. If there's only actually on the blue team 3 real players, that's including myself, and I haven't done anything this battle, so I do humbly apologize to the people here, but it was done in the interest of science to look at bots. It's ridiculous. You know, it takes out the whole thing about that you can't spawn in with 4 people in a team and all the rest of it, because when the stats are like this, it's just ridiculous. It's terrible. And Gaiden needs to revisit this and see what's happening. It's so easy to go into any battle, and look at these stats of players and say, are they actually making any money from it any longer? Because only Gaiden can probably see that. And is it having the effect it should have? Not yet. Certainly the bot players doesn't seem to suffer. Otherwise I don't think they would keep playing bots. If it gave them no money, no RP, then they would surely stop, at least after a while. And I mean, they might be that stupid anyway. I think that having this as a sort of a side money maker and letting your computer run all day and all night, burning off energy and adding to the greenhouse effect just to get a few extra silver lines in War Thunder is frankly despicable. Anyway, enough of a rant. I hope that this was a bit of useful insight here on the end of the year. So it's now 5 o'clock in the morning here on New Year's Eve. Don't ask me why I'm up this time of night. Probably because these kind of issues really grinds on me, and